Hi, welcome to 3D Leisure at Home with me, Gail Harkness for FBX this morning, mixing up. We're going to be doing 20 minutes high intensity exercise, working through 16 different ones today, and it's called cricoid. Work within your means, any injuries, work around it as you know. So if you need to take it down, I'll give you options to make it easier or harder. Breaks, you take as and when you need them because you don't get prompted to take your breaks. And we work through from your little warm-up demo, do with me as well, and then 20 minutes is when the music kicks in. That's when I want you to give it your all, guys. And a drink of water is all you need, mat and a bit of space, and that's it really. So happy Thursday morning. So we're ready to go, so let's just get warmed up quickly. Drink as well whenever you need one. You stop, take a drink, recover, come back in. So as long as you push in your hardest, is all we can ask, is to work hard for every exercise and take breaks, as I said, when you need them. So we're going to just do a quick little warm up. So squatting, pushing your bottom back on your squat, pushing your hip forward as you come up, and speeding that up to a little quick mini squat. So I'm not going too low just now. And we want to do a little hamstring curl, so bending, kicking as high up as you can to the back towards your bottom, and add a little squat. So if you have sore knees, there is a lot of jumping around. If you haven't done Fapping Extreme before, there is a lot of jumps, but you can change the jumps and take them out, make it less high impact, and play a squat. So I have a sore knee, so I will probably be doing the easier option today. I will demo the hard, and you can work through your hardest. Jogging out on the spot and push up. Kicking out to the side, and then jog it back, kick up to your bottom, your hands on your lower back, lower bottom, kick up to the heels touch, bring those knees up to the front, little jacks. You can go faster, lower. And then we're going to do little lunges. So forward, landing heel to toe, back knee coming low, or not as low if you're not warmed up properly. Just ease into warming up your body first, and then you can give it your all once you're on. When the music kicks in, you're doing your max. Let's reach down, so side to side, reach back, and we're going to just stand with the legs apart, reach down, and then swivel, reach. So again, only take it to where you're comfortable, just warming up, and then little twists. Swinging arms and landing nice and softly with these toes. Okay, so we'll run through each exercise. So 16 to get through, so I'm going to get through them as quick as possible. So double knees, so we lift twice. 1, 2, up, 1, 2. And then again, higher you take it, so if you're up, 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 up. Try and use the arms, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So you're using the abs to pull in tight, and then just, if you need to slow it down, slow it down. Butt drops, we are doing a 4 fast kind of heel to bottoms, and then a floor squat. So it's like butt kicks basically. So 1, 2, 3, 4, jump down, knees out, touch the floor if you can, or reach if not. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, if you're taking out the jumps, just 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. So try and get flat hands on the floor. And then we have air jacks. So again, 3 pulses down on a squat. So we want to jump up on our third, on our fourth. So 1, 2, 3, air jack. So 1, 2, and then again, if you're not doing your air jack, you can maybe just do a little tap. 1, 2, 3, and the other side. So that takes out the big jump. So work within your means. Low squats though, to make this a little bit harder if you have no injuries. Climber press up, we're bringing the knee to outside of the elbow from a plank position. So in a plank position, you drop your bottom down, and we do a knee coming to the side as you press. So the bottom is down, the knee comes out, you come back up, knee and up. Easier option, one knee on the floor as you bring the other knee out and bend. So you press, and again, if you're good on press ups, you can go faster and work into that deep low chest coming down. 90 degrees sit up, we are on the floor. And these legs, it's not an in and out. You lift the legs up 90 degrees and they stay 90 degrees as you tap. Breathe out, in, tummy down tight. So it's not like your V-sit, it's the 90 with the legs. So when they're up, you're squeezing them back towards your chest, you tap, you keep the same angle on the legs throughout. And you can slow that down to make it easier or not lift back as much into your crunch. And we have solid squat, which is the legs are coming from your center point, and we're doing like 3 little jumps low. So we're 1, 2, a low squat, 1, 2, back, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And again, if you're taking out the jumps, then you can maybe tap 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and tap. But if it feels okay, go with those little jumps, maybe not as high, so there's not as much impact. So we have lateral sprints. So you want 8 sprints on the spot with hands and knees. So you count for 8 and then you do a side jump, count for 8, side jump. So 8, jump, 8, jump. The wider you jump, the harder that'll be, the faster you go, the same. And if you don't want to do like a really bouncy, then you can do a march and stand and a march. And we have what have we got? Lateral sprints, leg blast. So leg blast, we'll do so leg blast, so we'll just do for your leg blast, we'll do 4 jumps and then 4 little squats. So 4 jumps and 4 squats. And then C7, if you don't want to do your jumps, you can do squat onto toes. C7, we do a little long jump. So we do a jump forward into a jump back and a press, and then you walk it back and you give a little jump up. So again, if you don't want to do the jump, then you can walk forward, walk back, knee press or toe press, bottom up as you push back, and a jump or without. Yay. Okay, so we have plank arm lifts. We're down in our plank, the tummy is up, and we lift one arm up to the front. So you lift and lower, try and keep the bottom up, bottom down, tummy up. Easy option, knees to floor, and you lift from your knee plank with the hips sinking forward. And then we have a V-sit single. So the legs are up in the air on this one, your bottom is down, the legs are up, hands are forward, and we are straight legs, we pull in and out, back, back, back. And again, if it's too hard and you can't manage to begin with, then you can maybe just have the hands to support you on the back. Hands up is harder. We draw one knee back and back out straight, and keep that going throughout. It is quite tough. And punch it, 8 punches, and then like 4 split legs. So punches, you can have your split legs, just 8 punching, as if you mean your punch, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, punch for 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and punch. You can swap legs if you wish. So again, I don't know if that would be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll go 3, I think, because then it changes you automatic. So 8 punches, 3 splits. On split jumps, you can do them not as big, or you can do your plyos, which is harder. You can also do 3 tap backs, which is your easiest of all. Okay, walk and jump. And walk and jump, we walk out, we press, and we jump. So similar to C7, just that you're walking forward rather than jumping forward. So you come down, you walk out into toe plank or knee, press up, press, come back up, walk it back, and then a jump. So you walk out, you press, you walk back, and you jump. And then we have shuffle jacks. So we're shuffling to the side, so I haven't got much space, so I think we'll just go, you can turn side on in your room. So we want to go 1, 2, we'll go 3, I think, and then we'll have our 2 jacks here. If you don't want to do jack with the jump, do your taps, and then 1, 2, 3, and then your 2 jacks. Yes, got it? Okay. And I'm blank this morning. Plank combo. So plank combo, we're pushing up from elbows, elbow plank to a full on plank, or dropping down from full on plank to elbow. So come into plank position. So either knees, guys, or toes. So we come down, down, up, up, down, down, and up. And then we go 4, knees coming diagonally under the body, and then you repeat that, whether it's from knees or toes, down, down, up, up. Count of 4, 4 knees diagonal underneath, coming as wide as possible under the body. And then we have leg raises, whereas we're back on the floor, lying down, hands tucked under the bottom, legs extended. You can have a slight bend in the legs, and we lift up and down, up and down. If this is too difficult, you might want to go single legs. And if you want to make it harder, then you might want to bring the head up, hands to temples, and just go with the lift. And that is it. Warm up done. So let's give a little quick stretch, bottom, back and up, and really tilt the tailbone up towards the ceiling, leaning always on your bent leg, protect that straight leg, the knee, change it, and push the chest down. From there you'll do your inner thigh stretch, adductor stretch, so legs coming out, reach down, don't have to go too low to begin with, we're just doing a little prep stretch. Bring your feet in and out, roll up nice and slow, arching the back, take it into your waist stretch, so feet hip width apart, reach up, don't have to take the wrist if you don't want, reaching up, in breath, out breath, over, and lift up, and stretch, heel to bottom, so you want to be squeezing that heel, keeping the knees quite close together. You can do two hands if you wish, you can hold on to the wall. If you're jumping around, then that'll wake you up early in the morning. So you really want to squeeze. And then let's just swivel, get the waist to warm up. Good. Right team, are we going to give it our all today? We're going to get an awesome workout here. So hopefully you push as hard as you can, and when I take it down and do an easier, it's just really to protect the knees. But you can, if you've no injuries, you want to go flat out, maximum training, hard as you can go. So we will be working our max here, if you can. And rest, don't forget to rest. Can't stress enough, you stop and rest when you need it, and you have a drink when you need it. And come back in and... This is the Fat Burn Extreme Cricoid workout. Right, cricoid it is. Okay team, 2 knees. So again, 1, 2, 1, 2. High knee. Yes, up. High. Tall body, tummy in. Use your hands. Okay, back drop. So we've got the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. When you do your back dropping, don't have your bottom up, have it down. 1, 2, 3. If you're taking out the jump, 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Air jacks, 3 pulses. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3. If you're taking out the jump, just tap. 1, 2, 3. All of it can be made easier or harder. Just don't make it easier to go for longer. It's only if you are working around your fitness or your injury. Okay. So you want to pace yourself if you haven't done it before. Stop and have a drink, as I said, as and when you need it. And if you feel this hurts, you can always do a double knee without the jump. Okay, so we have 4. Down. Go, come on, nice and low with that back drop. Hands flat to floor if you can. Knees pushing out. Jacks. So if you're going for it, big star jump. 3 down, pulse it. Low, harder. Not as low, easier. Not jumping. Double knees from the top. Lift your knees higher. I'm taking it down today. Always work around injuries. Don't injure yourself more by pushing through pain. Pain's telling you something. Okay. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop. Go.
Air jacks.
Here we go, team. Low. Jump high if you can, just that jump. Create space between that floor. You know what you're doing now. Come on. Keep still. Okay, climb the press. In your plank position. Press. Knee comes outside the elbow. In your bottom down plank, head in line your spine. Press and back. Press and back. Press and back. Knee can be down.
90 degrees sit up.
Okay, let's turn. Bottom, down, and we want legs 90. I breathe out as I pull these knees up. Try and keep upper body still. It's not this. Down. You're really dragging the knees back. You climb a press. Sink the bottom down if you're on your knees. Press and back. Press and back. Press. Tummy up. If you're on your toes, press, push.
90 degrees sit up.
Oh, bottom. Here we go, team. Keep that chin up. Drag the knees in, front. Tap. Keep that up. Angle the same on the legs. You can go faster.
Climber press up.
Climb a press. Go team. Set. How are you doing? Squeeze. So you can go a little bit faster with the legs, but try and keep it slow. If you need a rest, rest. Squeeze. Get the crunch.
Solid squat.
Okay, so we'll do 4. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, and then you can come low. If you stay low here, 1, 2, and then extra low. 3 out, 3 in. If you're doing, you could do just taps. Okay, jump after 8 sprints or a march. Side, 8. can go faster, you can match. Okay, so we are back. So let's give 4 squat jumps. 4 pulses, low. If you don't want to do the jump, come up onto toes for your 4, and then don't squat as low for your other 4 if you're taking the intensity down. Okay, C7 your jumps. Long jump. So we jump, squat. If you can go straight into your press, go straight into your press from your jump. Walk it back. That. Squat, if you need to walk back. You can do a knee press, bottom back. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Come back, 3. So, make sure your knees are riding out in line with your toes. Take pressure off your knees. Woo. Go team. 8 sprints with the arms. So when you're done at 8, side step. So you can speed this up. Flat out. Go. Come on.
Leg blast.
Okay. Woo. Squat jumps or squat toes. If you're jumping, create big space. Pulsing low is hard. High jump, if you're maxing, onto toes, if you're protecting your knees.
C7.
Okay, again, long jump, into squat, into press, push back, into jump. So you can speed this up. Walk back, knee press, toe press. Try and get as many as possible.
Solid squat.
Okay, solid squat 3s. Woo! On your 3rd, try and get right down. If you stay lower, here, it'll be harder. Yeah, got it. Don't go easy with me today. Go your fast and low. So 8 sprints. Come on, move those elbows. Sprint fast. Woo!
Leg blast.
Leg blast. Squat jumps. High, if you can. Not as high as easier. Onto toes. Easier again. And you can speed all of these up to make it extra hard.
C7.
Okay. So squat jump. Jump back. Press. Walk back into jump, squat, jump, jump, press, or walk back, press, big jump, squat, press.
Arm lifts.
Okay, we are plank arm lift. Tummy up. Feet can be spread a bit more apart. Breathe out and in. Easier, knees to floor.
G-sit single.
Okay, legs up. Straight legs, straight arm, hands behind on the mat if it's too hard. Breathe out as you pull the knee in.
Plank arm lift.
Okay, plank arm lift. Again on your plank arm lift, don't lift the shoulder. So if you're on your knee plank or your toes, you try and lift. Keep the shoulders level as you lift the arm. Don't rotate up.
V-sit single.
Singles. That bottom is down. Single legs coming in. Hands behind on the mat if it's too hard. Put the knee back to the chest.
Plank arm lift.
Here we go, team. Core work, tummy up. Down onto knees, if it's too difficult.
G-sit single.
Back on your single legs. A lot for your core today. Hands on the mat behind if it's too hard, or lower. If you need to take your feet down, you can. Okay, punches for 8 punches. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Eight punch. And just split jumps with the plyos.
Jump.
Okay, we are walk and jump. Give yourself space. Come down, walk it out. Give a press, knee or full toes, back, jump. Bend your legs if you want to walk it out. Knee or toe press, walk it back up, jump.
Shuffle jack.
Shuffle. Low, not as low, easier. 1, 2, 3, 2 jacks. Or 1, 2, 3, tap and tap. Option. Easier, just your tap. Harder, your jack.
Punch it.
Punch. 8. So again, after your 8 punches, if you want to make it harder, you can do your bouncy legs. 8 punches, easier, just split legs, easier again, a tap back. Those are your options after 8 punches.
Walk and jump.
Walk and jump. So, you know it now. Walk it out, press, walk it back, jump. Walk it out, press, walk it back, jump. If you're losing your jump, or make it as an easier press, knee press,
Shuffle jack.
you can just reach if you take out the jump. Okay, 3, if you haven't got space, turn side on in your room. 2 jacks, turn side, stay low. 3, low, harder.
Punch it.
8 punches. 1 leg forward.
Walk and jump.
Walk it. Come on. Walk. Press. Walk. With or without the jump. Walk. Knee press easier. Walk back. With or without the jump. Speed it up. going flat out, go flat, low, 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 2 jabs fast. So you can speed this up, team.
Plank combo.
Okay, plank combo. On knees is your easiest. We are coming down to elbow, elbow, back up, elbow, try not to twist, and then diagonal, no bottom up, push.
Leg raises.
On your back, hands tucked under or to temples for harder, legs out, lift, side bend the knee. I breathe out as I come up, breathe in as I come down.
Plank.
Single leg, plank combo. If you need extra protection under the elbows if it's hurting, double up your mat or push in. You can go faster on these, team, if you wish. Try and push up with the opposite arm.
Leg raises.
Make it equal on both of your push-ups. Are we ready, team? If this is too difficult, you might want to do single legs. If not, go with your 2. And if you want to make it really tough, an option is to have the hands to temples, back combo. So your option is your knees. Down, down, up, up. And knees coming under from toes or knees. Push.
Leg raises.
Lift those legs. Oh, getting sweaty. Yay. Work it. Core tight. Tummy drawn down. Well done. Oh,
The fat burn extreme.
job done for today, guys.
Over.
Let's just roll back. Let's drag this knee. You did so good. Hopefully you did push hard, your hardest. As long as it's your sort of best push on each exercise, that's all we ask. And if you do have injuries, important, you work around it. Really drag this knee in. You can have your legs straight or bent. On the other leg, give a tight squeeze to stretch out the glutes. Double knee hug, squeeze it in. Couple of little tucks in to get the lower back and the glutes to open up a little bit. Fingertips just resting on your knees. Give me small little circles here. Get into rolling around kind of that sacrum and then go the other way. So it's just the fingertips kind of resting over the kneecap. And then we want to drop the knees down and we want to drop the knees to one side. Get a press down if you want to increase it. Get the knees higher as well if you want to make it a little bit more tasking. And look away from your knees. Get that press if you want to really work through the stretch. Get a little bit of a push down on these knees. If your knees can't come together or you feel this is uncomfortable, you can always stick a little cushion in between your knees. You want to breathe and relax into your stretch, so don't struggle against it. And come back up. Drop the knees the other way. Look away, try and keep both your shoulders flat. Then we take one hand on and try and press down. You want to feel this up the outer part of the glute, the thigh area, right up kind of the bottom of your spine, up to more or less up mid-spine. Push, breathe, good to stretch. And then we want to just bring it back to centre. We want to roll over onto our side, and we're just going to grab this heel to bottom. You can lie down here if you wish. Push your hip out to the front, so you really want to feel you're getting into this big stretch of the front of the quad. Push out, you've done jumps, and then change side, and again just squeeze this heel to bottom but push your hip out. And hopefully you did get really sweaty, and we really want to stretch the muscles back to what they were like before we started. Okay, grab your knees, pull yourself up. Let's drop these knees out and bring your feet in. So try and lift your chest here. So we lift up on in-breath, head up nice and tall, and breathe out and squeeze your knees down towards the mat, the floor. Breathing in and breathing out. Really push, get these knees pushing down and push. And we're going to take it into our waist stretch. So we're just going to take the legs out today, as comfortable as you wish with the legs wide. And then you can either just bend over, don't allow the shoulder to roll in. So you just reach over. You might want to come down and use your foot to draw you over. So wherever you feel is a stretch for your waist. And then we come back up, change sides, breathing out, and just reaching across. Nice and, oh, so good. And then we want to take it into our reach. So reaching up, pushing forward, hinging, lifting up the chest, pushing forward. Then on out breath, next out breath, we want to fold, allow the back to open up the neck to hang, so you're opening up the back of the neck muscles. Hands can be on the floor or on the legs, whatever's comfortable. And roll up nice and slow. And then we're going to just sit with the crossed legs, sit comfortable, stretch out the neck. If there's a lot of sit-ups sometimes, you might feel tension in the neck as well. Push down into the mat, drop your head over to one side, breathe out, push down. Breathe in and breathe out and push. And if you feel you want to sort of add a little couple of fingertips on here to draw the head across, you can do that as long as there's no pain. Breathing out. A lot of tension can be held in the top of your shoulder muscles as well, top of the traps, into the back. And just gently ease the head over, push the palm down. Breathe out, reach out to the front, drop your head down. Breathe in, hold, breathe out, push. Take the arms back, push away from the back, so open up the chest, front of the shoulders, head up, and out breath, lift. Get a big stretch across the chest. You're doing press-ups today, you want to open up the chest. And thank you very much if you joined me today. Hope you worked hard and you got sweaty is the main thing. You enjoyed it. Hope you're keeping well. And tomorrow I will be back at 12 o'clock to do some fitness Pilates. So that'll be working on your core strength and stretch, a little bit of mobility work. So hopefully you'll join me then. Any comments, guys, please put them up and I'll get back to you at the end. So have a nice little drink now, get some water back into the body if you've been sweating, and just go on to have a fabulous day. And again, thanks so much if you joined me, and if you did not catch up as well, thank you so much. Take care, have a good day.